County clerks in mid-Michigan are expecting to set a record for the number of absentee ballots returned this year. The record was set in 2008 in Ingham, Eaton, Clinton, and Jackson counties. Right now, they're ahead of that pace. Fox 47's Christopher Lane tells us how state law is making it easy to vote before Election Day.
People like Thomas Jackson are still requesting and turning in absentee ballots as soon as they can across mid-Michigan.
I would like to make sure I vote and to get it done early as possible.
Other voters want to take their time with their ballot to make sure they're comfortable with their choices.
I just thought it'd be easier to be able to take it home and look it over and think about it, pray about it, and make my vote.
Registered voters can request absentee ballots until Monday at 4, unless you want to receive them by mail, in which case you have to request by 2 on Saturday. But clerks say they would much rather you turn them in person or at the drop boxes.
U.S. mail is taking so much longer, so at this point I am telling all individuals who wish to vote by absentee ballot to take their request directly to their municipal clerk's office, obtain their ballot right there physically, vote their ballot, put it back in the envelope provided, seal it, and hand it right back over the counter.
All city and township clerk offices will be open across the state until 2 p.m. Saturday, where people can turn in or request an absentee ballot. That doesn't include county clerk offices, which will be closed. Absentee voters then have until 8 p.m. on Election Day to bring their ballots back, which some, like Arnice Montgomery, want to make sure they do in person.
I brought it in person to make sure somebody received it from my hand. I didn't want to trust it, put it in a box. I wanted to make sure that it got to where it was supposed to be before the deadline.
In Lansing, Christopher Lane, Fox 47 News.
Now, for those of you planning to vote in person on Tuesday, there are a few rules you need to remember. You cannot take a picture of your ballot. There was a court ruling that briefly allowed ballot selfies, but it has been overturned by a federal appeals court. You can't wear clothes or carry stickers or signs that promote a candidate, party, or proposal. You will be asked for ID. If you don't have it or choose not to show it, you will have to sign an affidavit confirming your identity before you're allowed to vote. And you can straight ticket vote, but you will have to individually mark nonpartisan races and proposals.